All right, so the next step of our dream home project is after you've completed the floor plan, we need to go through and add all our doors, windows, and wall openings to our home design. So let's go back into HomeStyler. And obviously, you need to make sure you're logged in. Just remember to log in. You can use your generic school Google account by clicking on the Google symbol. And once you are logged in, we need to make sure we open up the design that you've been working on the last couple of days. So again, going to start design, start designing. And if you're having issues with your HomeStyler being really slow or things not loading, best thing to do is to try restarting the device that you're using, whether that's a Chromebook, laptop, iPad, and then also make sure you're using Chrome as your web browser. Seems to work best. Open up your design that you've saved. Hopefully you remember to save. You need to hover your mouse over My Designs, and then whatever you title it. I have a few of them on here, but Mr. Polzinski's house, that's what I've been working with. Once you open your design up, if you want to modify anything, it's probably a good idea to do that now. What I mean by modifying is adjusting the size of any of your rooms, things like that. I've already added a few doors on here. I was just playing around with it a little bit ago. But remember, you can zoom in and out down in the um, bottom right corner here. So zoom in, zoom out. And remember, if you ever make a mistake, you can always click undo right up at the top. Remember, easiest way to draw rooms is under create room, draw room. One thing that I didn't have you add that's, I guess, going to be optional is closets. So if you want to add any closets, you can do that the same way by going to draw room. And if I wanted to add like a closet into this bedroom here, I can simply drop and drag this depending on how big I want that closet to be. Okay, so that's up to you. Um, so to start adding your doors, windows, and wall openings, what I mean by wall opening is a way to get from, let's say, the kitchen to the living room, or the dining room to the living room, or the entryway to the dining room, and so on. So to do that, you're going to go over to the right side of your toolbar, or I'm sorry, the left side of your toolbar, and underneath building, click on that. This is where you're going to find all of those different building options. So you can go into, if you want to start with Windows, you can start by clicking on Windows, and it's going to give you an entire menu full of windows that you can add to your house, and you'll have to scroll down to go through that. If you look under, doors, you're going to have the same thing. So to add them, once you find something that you like, and there's different styles. So let's say I need to put a door on the front entryway of my house. Maybe you want to do some French doors, maybe you just want a standard door. You'll have to kind of search through personal preference. What you can do is, let's say I wanted to add, um, let's say this set of doors. All I need to do is click on it, and then I just have to hover over where I want that door to be positioned. So I can click here, and now it's added the doorway to the front of my house. Okay. Same thing. Let's say I want to do a window. Same concept. You'll go underneath your building tool, which is this little shovel. You'll click on Windows, and you'll find the style of window that you want to add. You might want to scroll through a little bit. I'll go crank out window here. And again, you'll take it. You'll simply hover over the wall and where you want that to be positioned. You'll click, and then it places that window right on the bedroom wall there. Last thing is the wall openings. So if I go back, here's my wall openings, and there's tons of different styles of wall openings. Here's a pretty standard one. If you want to look something with like a curved corner, that's fine. You also have different wall openings, such as this. But if you click on the wall opening, you'll do the same thing. So if I wanted to add a wall opening from the entryway to the dining room, I could do that. Go back in here, can add it again. Say I wanted one from the dining room to the living room. And one cool thing that you can do is you can actually adjust how big you want this to be by just clicking on the corner. The two-sided arrow will come up and you can drag that to a little bit bigger. So you might want to have a larger wall opening going from certain rooms, things like that. To add an interior door, I know I already showed you that, but I'll show you one more time. So if you go under doors, you can add doors the same way. And there's multiple pages. If you click next, you'll see other doors and things. So here's a pretty standard door. If I wanted to add that, I could click that, from the living room to the bedroom. I want to place a door here. And that's kind of personal preference on where you want that to be. Okay, you'll know it's placed because it'll show up right here. Now, if you want to see how something looks inside your house, this little person that's right here, okay, that's kind of the perspective view that you're seeing over on the right side of your screen here. You can place him in whatever room you want. And then if you click this window right over here, okay, that will take you inside the house. Okay, so here's the wall opening that I just added. Here's some of the doors that I've added. Here's the other wall opening. Okay, maneuver around, you can simply use your mouse and click around, and then you can kind of use your arrow keys on your keyboard to move through the house. We'll get into that more once we start adding furniture, appliances, things like that. But the main thing I'd like you to focus on today is just adding your doors, windows, and wall openings for your rooms. To switch out of this view and back to that top view, same way, you click that little resize window over on the right side of your screen, and that'll take you back to this view. Okay, so I will leave you with that today. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and send me an email. To take attendance for today's class, I'm going to have you click on the turn in option on this assignment.